Hello, everyone. We are live for week 4. And I'm excited here with my man Mauricio. We're going to talk about some quick football recap. We're going to do our Pick'ems League. And for that, probably do some fantasy football talk, any questions y'all may have. But I had to get this off real quick, Mauricio. It's very quick, man. See, the thing is, a lot of you've seen a lot of these primetime games, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of them suck. It's a lot of them pretty tough, right?
Yeah.
And then you got Commanders versus Bears coming up. And I'm like, bro, they gave Houston 0 primetime games. They gave the Chicago Bears, who have the number 1 pick, who had the number 1 pick in the draft last year for a reason. They gave them primetime and they gave me primetime. That's freaking ridiculous.
Damn.
What's up, Jungle Jams? What's up, Jungle Jams?
Jungle Jams. Huge
Bro,
game last night.
hey, yeah, huge game, boy. Daniel Jones, boy, yeah, that man, yeah. 10 sacks, that's rough. Them boys need Caleb Williams, I'm telling you, they definitely do. I'm gonna tell you something,
No.
Mauricio. Every week that goes by, I'm so happy I didn't listen to the many people who wanted to keep Davis Mills. Because they
Yeah.
told me that, and it made literally no sense, bro. Because they
Yeah.
said, bro, like they wanted us to draft some defensive players, get Caleb Williams. I mean, get Davis Mills, and then go get Caleb Williams, right? But Mauricio, that don't make no sense because, like, if Davis Mills is that terrible that I can get Caleb Williams, why am I playing Davis Mills in the first place?
Yeah. Didn't really, to me, I mean, I'm trying to remember if I had an opinion on this because obviously I'm not a Texans fan, so I wouldn't have been maybe necessarily diving this deep into analyzing what you guys should do. Um, but I think obviously in hindsight, it was the best decision that you could
Oh
have
my
made
gosh!
drafting CJ.
Oh
I mean,
my
he's looking like
gosh!
rookie of the year.
Oh my god, they sucking him off.
So
You hear me? They talking about CJ every like I'm looking like I have never seen this. Maybe with Deshaun Watson technically, but like I've barely seen something like this where like every week, CJ. We the Texans. We ain't got no brand. We're not a team that like people talk about unless we like really good. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
CJ Stroud being on, they talk about my first take, Undisputed, NFL on ESPN, these little podcast shows. CJ Stroud be on people's thumbnails. These are people who ain't gonna care for the Texans, but they on their thumbnails, bro. CJ Stroud, and today's his birthday. Happy birthday, CJ Stroud. Happy
right.
22nd birthday.
22. That's crazy.
Speaking of CJ Stroud, right? Um, I've never seen nothing like this. And to be honest with you, I'm so like it's like shocking. Like when I watch him play and I see how good he is, it like scares me because like this is too good to be true. Like, why is this happening right now? I don't
Yeah,
understand. Like, you don't feel that. It's like I'm gonna take this. Like, think of Dak his rookie year, right? I know you were in that and you were like, this is weird. Like, why is this happening for me? See, and that's exactly what's happening for me right now. The thing is, he's only like 20 games. He's only like I think 20 games away from breaking Dak's all-time record. Like Dak has the all-time record for most passes to start a career without interception.
yeah.
He's 20 passes away. So I don't know if he's gonna
Mhm.
break it,
I
but
mean, he's got a good chance. How many attempts is he averaging right now?
he's probably in the 30s, bro. My man, like 30 attempts, bro. I'm saying,
Yeah,
I mean, next game he could do it. I'll tell you another thing too is the only people like CJ's rookie year right now is comparable to Justin Herbert and Cam Newton. Now, Cam Newton
yeah.
actually had a great, like it's kind of slept on, but Cam Newton's rookie season is one of the greatest ever. It is outstanding. But hey, CJ, boy, I'm telling you, I never felt this before. I get giddy, boy. I don't know what's going on.
No,
He's
that's good. I mean, he said it. He said it himself that the city of Houston should have a what he. I don't remember exactly what he said, but basically,
right.
like, yeah, you should be proud. Like, they should have someone to root for again. Obviously, back at one point it was Deshaun Watson, JJ Watt. So, it's exciting for the city of Houston. And I can obviously living in Houston, you can see it a lot more. Even
Oh
though
yeah.
I'm not a fan of the team, I still, I mean, I enjoy going to Texans games when I can, just because I like football. So yeah, always great to go. The atmosphere. Even last year, the atmosphere was good. So I can't imagine it being the same level. It has to be better right now at this point,
Yeah, I
for
mean,
sure.
like with JJ and Deshaun, the thing is though they had no plot, right? Like you just can tell they weren't going to win. And a big reason Bill O'Brien's inept at coaching, but
Yeah.
D'Amico Ryan's and Bobby
Hmm.
Slowick, our offensive coordinator, them boys have put such great, like they know how to scheme. Like Bobby Slowick scheming TJ Watt out of the game. Bro, I ain't never. If it was freaking Bill O'Brien scheming that game, that man TJ Watt would have had 6 sacks on that man, CJ Stroud. But boy, I said this is why you get that San Francisco coaching. That they come with swag. They smart. The people up in Silicon Valley, you know what I'm saying? The people in that little San Francisco game, the people smart and they come with some swagger. You know, when you're a 49er, there's like a swag to it. Like, man, I'm a 49er. I'm a 49ers fan. It's like that's something. You really got swag with that. There was no swag with being a Texan fan. Freaking Lovey Smith, who, hey, by the way, thank you. Lovey Smith and Davis Mills, they ain't bring no swag. People ain't like, let me get my Davis Mills jersey. That's ass. But
Yeah.
you know, CJ Stroud, D'Amico Ryans, boy, they come. There's some swagger to it, and that swagger is coming up because now the Texans went from a team that people are like, "Oh, we facing the Texans next. Let's get ready. I can't wait to face the Texans." To
Oh, we
hey,
facing the Texans. You
let's
got
see
to
what
get
happens.
ready.
Yeah, let's get. You know, hey, I'm not gonna say nothing. The division wide open. I'm not gonna say nothing about nothing. I know they be. I ain't saying nothing. I just I just let things play out and I sit back and see what happens from there. And hey, shout out to Jungle Jam's Devin Witherspoon. Definitely went freaking
I
crazy, bro.
That boy was going crazy. He was everywhere last night. How many? He had one or two picks.
Yeah, 1 pick 6 and he
One
had two
pick.
sacks.
Oh, the 2 sacks. That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Yo, yeah. Hey, the Broncos, that's a tough trade because that's the trade they got. That's what they were able to draft with that Broncos thing is Devin Witherspoon. So, hey, they got two good corners. The Seahawks got some good corners. If you notice that, they got some pretty good corners on their team, bro.
It's like the early stages of a Legion of Boom Part 2 or something.
Yeah, but I don't think they got the plot for it though. They'll be competitive though. It'll be a playoff team. So I wanted to do a quick recap of NFL Week 4. Looking at all of these games right here, we'll also see how we did on the pick'ems. But looking at the games, I want to ask. We can take who had the moral victory of the week? Who do you believe had the moral victory of the week? They lost, but looked good while losing.
I think we probably mentioned it a little bit during the stream with the Jets.
And I think that
Um,
has to be it, right? Is there any maybe the Colts? I think I picked the Colts.
yeah,
I think
they
Colts had
they
the
came
Colts.
they fought their way back into that game. They were down by like 20 points or something.
Yeah, and it's Anthony Richardson. He went off. I mean,
Um,
he had 200 yards passing, 2 touchdowns. He had a rushing touchdown. I mean, let me see how many touchdowns he had. My man was, and it kind of luckily, my man going off because if Anthony Richardson was drafted, behind me and he playing this well, I started to get scared. Um,
mhm.
but yeah, there's one rushing touchdown. Yeah, 3 touchdowns, bro. Anthony Richardson. Hey, I picked the Colts. Are you picking the Jets?
Yeah, if not the Jets, mm, maybe the Broncos. Actually, no, they won.
Yeah,
So
they won.
yeah,
And if they lost, then it wouldn't be that because that's terrible if they
no,
lost.
yeah. If they would have lost, yeah. Um, yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go with the Jets. Although the Colts is a good choice as well. I mean, Zach Wilson was able to, I guess, not really. It's not proving anybody wrong because
Yeah,
he's still Zach Wilson. So like any given day, he can probably do that. But you know, if this can give him the confidence to um, obviously be in that quarterback, um, be the quarterback for the Jets, give him that confidence and help him win a couple more games, then more power to him. I don't know if
yeah.
that's what they want necessarily, due to draft picks and all that stuff,
I mean,
but hey.
Rodney Harrison was roasting that man talking about this guy's garbage when he started talking to Chris
Yeah,
Jones.
that was crazy.
I was like, that's weird.
Like,
It's starting to look like it was personal. Like, why you like?
yeah,
I don't know, like, bro, like he was really trying to make the point known that this, and then Chris Jones says he's special. And he's like, special? That man was really trying to make the point
yeah,
known that That he did not like that, man. That's hilarious.
Really, he was going after his throat, man. He's just nah. I did
And
not
yes,
like that at all.
and yes, Taylor Swift is taking over the NFL. That is very good marketing for the population of women demographic, trying to get the women into football. Hey, it is what it is. They going a little overboard with the little NFL. They put Taylor Swift on the Twitter page of NFL about, hey, do it, get you money, bro. Do what you gotta do to get you money. Who had the victory of the week?
Victory of the week.
Some good contenders.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go back a little bit to the moral victory. Commander. I'm gonna throw the Commanders in there as well because they took the Eagles to overtime,
Mm.
which I don't think a lot of people expected. The Eagles won by a field goal, and so I mean it was similar last year where the Commanders beat them to break their undefeated streak.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so that's why I would put that one under the Jets just because it's a division rivalry. Um, and it's a little those are always tough no matter what your record is. But yeah, but the victory of the week, I would have to. Um,
I would definitely pick Buffalo if I was. I mean, Buffalo beating the brakes off the Dolphins, who just scored 70 points, and just like every time the Broncos lose to a team, the Bills always play the team that next week and destroys them. The Bills bully the team that beat the Broncos, so Broncos fans should look out for the Bills because the Bills, every time the Broncos face a team they lose, they lost the Raiders, the Bills play the Raiders, destroy them. They lost Commanders, the Bills play Commanders, destroy them. They lost the Dolphins, the Bills play Dolphins, destroy them. Beautiful.
yeah,
I'm your big brother.
I think for me, I'm gonna throw the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in here. They beat the New Orleans Saints pretty handedly. Baker Mayfield had a really good game. He
Yeah,
had
3 touchdowns.
246 yards, 3 touchdowns, one interception, but I don't know Baker Mayfield. So
And Derek Carr was
um,
awful. That man had 37
Derek Carr was
passes,
yeah,
127 yards, bro.
I mean those like I was just talking about earlier. Those division games are always so tough. So for them to go in and beat the Saints 26-9, I think that shows because it feels like obviously when Brady left, everybody kind of like threw the Patriot or the Bucks away. They're like,
Mm.
they're going to be mediocre again. But they're sitting there 3-1, I believe, at the top of their division. So
Would you want to be 3-1 though? Like, I mean, Baker Mayfield is playing well, but I don't know. This quarterback draft is one of the deepest in history. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I feel like Baker ain't the long term option. But hey, if y'all can, this division, the NFC South isn't a very strong division. Literally, the Texans literally play the NFC South in these next 4 weeks. Like they literally just play that division. So
hey, that's good for y'all.
we'll see how we do. And yeah, Josh
Hmm.
Allen is definitely looking like the league MVP, but Christian McCaffrey, I believe, is second up
Making a
on that.
good case.
That man is second up on that. That man is helping Tyreek dominate this league. I want to ask also, who is the rookie? Who do you believe is the rookie of the week? There's a lot of contenders here, but who do you believe is the rookie of the week? Witherspoon, Stroud, Richardson, Nakua. How you feeling?
Hmm.
It's hard not to pick
I
Stroud,
was,
but it's his birthday too. But but
yeah,
I
because
think Nakua is pretty high though. Go ahead.
with stuff with rookie like these general all players like if you consider all players, you typically always like kind of lean more towards the quarterback just because it's a more important position and harder position to play,
Yeah.
just because of the mental and especially if you have a rough offensive line they have you running around. So I think for me probably CJ Stroud.
Look at that.
We're-
Happy birthday, boy.
Happy birthday to CJ Stroud.
CJ Stroud.
um
Oh my gosh. I'll tell you this. I'm gonna tell you something real quick about CJ Stroud. Deshaun Watson, his rookie year, looked like a main character. Like literally, he came out and he had 5 touchdowns. No, he had 2 touchdowns the second game, but he was in New England. He had 5 touchdowns the next game, and I was like, oh, am I? Is this plot? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm confused. Like I never felt this before. And then something bad happened to him. And the reason why I'm not saying that out loud is because I don't want to bring that into the air and project that to new people. But something bad
Yep.
happened to him, and he was done. Right. Then the next year, that the powers went to another character. His name was Patrick. And in second game or something, he threw 6 touchdowns. And I said, oh man, I think he may be the main character. And turns out he was. And we literally sacrificed Deshaun for that Astros championship, essentially. And it turns out that the Astros championship is rancid, especially to other people's opinions. So that all went south because I definitely would just taking the football main character, Deshaun Watson, then giving that up for that championship and give it to Patrick Mahomes because now we're all living in hell, right? But CJ, even though he's not putting up like the touchdown marks that Deshaun did, he just looks more clean. His throwing motion looks better, and he looks like you watch his tape, and in his tape you can see like this guy. It's not like some BS. Like you could tell when someone's just like they're playing bad defenses and it's just like BS in it, right? But this
Yeah.
guy is reading the field, reading zone coverage. He's able to dissect. He makes quick decisions. He got
Mhm.
good base, good footwork. The throwing motion, beautiful, great ball placement. He got anticipation. So as soon as he throw the ball, the receiver don't even look. The receiver not even looking the ball already out. He turn around, ball right there, bow, catch, and you have the good
Yep.
timing because we in a West Coast system, so the timing has to be impeccable, and his timing is beautiful. So I'm looking at all this. I'm like, this is crazy. I don't know. I don't like when you start feeling plot. I feel like this is what Chiefs fans feeling like, right? Because they had Alex Smith and he had no plot. It's like you start feeling plot, and you're just like, is this real? Like, when is this gonna go away? Like, is this mine? You know what I'm saying? Like, you abuse forever. You finally get some great stuff. It's like, is this for me, or do I have to? This is for me, all me. Is that yeah? You can have it. Like,
Like
and
I've never felt this before. What is this?
I'm telling you, bro. Hey, I'm. It's crazy, bro. I don't know. I'm looking on NFL Network. I'm looking at all these things. They talk about freaking CJ Stroud, bro. I don't know how to feel. I don't know how to feel, bro. This
Yeah.
yo. So we face Atlanta. We're gonna do the pickums. I'm gonna do the pickums. Oh, let me see. Oh my man, we got a fantasy football question. So let's answer this first. Currently, I have ETN, Henry, Kyron, and JT. My receivers are Wilson, Pittman, Addison, and Dell. Should I move Pittman and Kyron for Jamar Chase? Pittman, I would keep Kyron. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. But I would definitely keep Kyron, bro. I
Yeah.
don't, I don't know. I don't know about
Me personally, with the way just that the Bengals have been playing this season, I'm so low on any Bengals players right now.
Mm.
Obviously, they can turn it around at any point because they have the talent, but it's a tough. It would be tough for me to give up two players, especially one of them being Kyron for Jamar Chase.
Yeah,
Now maybe you're looking, maybe your record, you're undefeated, and you're just looking for depth or potential moves that can, if Jamar Chase or the Bengals, if they figure it out later in the season, that's just going to make your team stronger. Then you could maybe talk yourself into doing that. But for me personally, at this point, I'm kind of low on the Bengals for at this point of the season.
yeah. Joe Burrow is injured, so hey, I'm
Yeah.
telling you, bro. Hey, follow me on Twitch. Follow me on Twitch, bro. But yeah, Kyron has been a baller. He gets all the touches, and I don't know the backup. I actually don't know who the backup is on the Rams. So yes, you should definitely because Kyron I think he had a not a bad game, but like a weak game the week before. But he had 2 touchdowns last week. But yeah, keep Kyron Williams.
Yeah.
Don't get Jamar Chase right now, bro. Joe Burrow's injured, bro. Don't get Jamar Chase. um, let me share my screen here. Let's do these pickums, bro. You excited for these pickums, bro? I didn't do that well though, did I? I got 7.
7 correct. Yeah.
Is that the worst? Oh, that's terrible, boy. Why I get that so bad? Why I do so bad?
You didn't believe in CJ, man.
And I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I don't even know I'm. Now we're gonna move on. Let me not trip. Let me go week 5. Oh man said appreciate it. I'm 2-2 right now. I just want to receive. I can start with confidence. Um, well, let me see. There is like Nico Collins has already been picked up. I'm thinking like because a receiver you have. What is his receivers? Let me look. What are your receivers?
He said it was Wilson, Pittman, Addison, and Dell.
Tank Dell Tank Dell's a guy you should start. He's not. He didn't have a good week last week because Nico was eating up Pittsburgh alive. But you tell me. I'm curious who's on the waiver wires for you. I'm curious. Do you know, Risha, do you know anybody who's on the waiver wire that's like? I don't think this is a big waiver wire week for wide receivers.
Let me see. I don't know if I saw anybody. I was looking today. Was I put it?
Yeah, like Romeo Dobbs is a good one, but I don't know if he's available in y'all. He may not be available in y'all league because
I see Michael Wilson's trending up for the Cardinals. He's kind of been on an upwards trend.
or Marvin Mims is good too if that's available.
Yeah.
Jameson Williams, Michael Wilson, Palmer probably the best available. How is Jameson Williams? I think Tank Dell. I think you should start Tank Dell weekly though. I think Tank Dell. I mean, especially even at least in a flex position, you should definitely start. Tank Dell had a slow week last week, but CJ, from watching the games, they use Tank Dell a multitude of ways. You obviously give him the ball, but they also do runs with him too, like those jet sweeps, and he also returns punts. So he's an explosive player. I think as in your flex, you should definitely just have him consistently as a start person. You should definitely start him. And Pittman, how did Pittman do? Did Pittman do good yet last week?
Let's see, Pittman.
Because Anthony Richardson isn't a bad. Like he gets the ball out to his guys.
He had 4.5. At least in this, he had 4.5 points.
Oh yeah, he had one catch for 15 yards.
Yeah,
that's interesting. That's interesting. Yeah, Tank Dell is definitely
a 2-point conversion. So,
and Addison, you can start Addison too because Addison does get the ball a lot. Well, he doesn't get a lot of yards. Sometimes he's very like a kind of a getting explosive play type of guy. But Addison is a guy that he's going to get more and more targets, touches, route percentage as the season goes on. So. Yeah, Pittman is also good. Like he's the number one receiver on the team. And I know I'm pretty sure he had a good game against Baltimore. So, he didn't do good last week, but I'm pretty sure he had a good game. Oh, let me get into this. Oh, y'all picking the Texans. You know what I'm gonna do? Let me get into this. This is what I'm gonna do, bro. I'm not gonna pick the Texans right now, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I can't do it right now, bro. I'm not gonna do that yet. I need to because this could be an easy trap for me. I'm gonna be the doubter, but at the same time, I'm also using reverse psychology to see if it consistently works. But as I'm not gonna jump on that. And no problem, Brandon. Hey, make sure to follow me on Twitch, man, before you leave. Carolina, Detroit. My man Bryce Young going through hell. Arizona versus Cincinnati. Oh, my man Jungle Jams. He picked the Cardinals. He said Arizona is just absolute trash. I mean, Cincinnati's absolute
Cincinnati.
Trash. That's tough though. I'm gonna pick Joe Burrow, man. I'm picking Joe Burrow, man.
Do they bounce back?
Yeah, there's no way they can lose it. I mean, they can lose this, but if they do, that their season's over at that point. It'd be 1-4.
I mean, at this point, it's who's their backup? Why aren't they playing their backup? If Joe Burrow's not producing,
because he wants to play.
Let him rest, man.
Oh, shout out Brandon. Already did. Shout out, man. Jacksonville and Buffalo. Yeah. I'm gonna tell y'all this though. I'm gonna tell y'all this. I started CJ Stroud for the first time in fantasy. I had him for 2 weeks. I got Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence they're in London, but Trevor Lawrence facing the Buffalo Bills sounded stupid. I said I didn't like that. That don't sound good to me. So this is my chance to give CJ a chance to shine. I don't draft Texan players, but I don't put Texan players on my team. Last time I did that was Hopkins, right? Here I am now. Tennessee versus Indianapolis is a tricky one because Tennessee, you can't tell if they're good or bad. They suck, but they don't suck. You know what I'm saying? I literally don't know if Tennessee is a good football team or a bad football team.
They swing so much. They beat the Bengals, only let them score 3 points, but then they probably go and lose this game by 20.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick Anthony Richardson. His rookie takeover continues. Green Bay, Las Vegas. Las Vegas is terrible, and Josh McDaniels is one of the worst coaches I've seen. And Jared can attest. Jared told us all about it last week, so definitely attest to that. I'm telling you, the Giants honestly can lose. I want to see Giants versus Jets. I want to see Zach Wilson versus Daniel Jones. That's gonna be freaking hot to watch. That's gonna be a hot ticket.
Mm-hmm.
The Giants need Caleb Williams. You know what Caleb Williams would do in that freaking market? Oh my gosh. You think, oh dang, y'all picking the Jets to beat Denver, boy. That's tough. That man Maurice. Oh boy, that's hilarious. If Zach Wilson played like he did last week, he beat anybody. That man took his the boy. They took the Chiefs to the brink. I'll pick the Jets. We'll have fun here. Zach Wilson retake over.
Sir.
This is the battle of mid. This game right here, if it was 4 years ago, this game would be so lit. Tom Brady versus Drew Brees. It's
Ooh.
freaking. It's Mac Jones versus Derek Carr. Tough. Picking Nola. Because Mac, I'm gonna say, if he's saying Mac Miller, I'm thinking Mac Miller. Mac Jones is awful, boy. That 2021 class in the dirt. Philadelphia versus Los Angeles. That's a good matchup. I think I know. Hey, Risha, you saying that because you biased, huh? Are you biased? You just want that to happen? Huh?
No. I've picked Philadelphia the last 4 weeks. I honestly do think the Rams can beat them.
You know, I do too, bro. I don't know. I feel like they barely beating these teams, and
It's
they're
like
not as dominant. Yeah.
the Eagles this year are definitely less, if you want to say, like, scary.
Oh, this is a that man. He
So
said the Vikings. That man said
ooh.
Minnesota go into
Wait,
Kansas
what
City.
time is this game? Is this game at noon? Are we gonna get prime Kirk
Oh
Cousins?
no, if it's at noon, Kirk Cousins throwing 4 of them things. Let's see.
No,
If it's
325.
that's still
325.
that's still good. We most likely no one gonna watch that.
Instead of 4, he throwing 3.
No, I can't bat against plot. Even though I want the Vikings to win, though, I do want the Vikings to win, but plot tells me a lot. Kansas City,
Yeah.
Chicago versus Washington, huh? That game sucks. I'm telling you, Mauricio, if you want to stream that game, that's literally the stream. We'd be streaming it just to watch a bad movie. That's the only reason. So let me
Ooh,
go. Listen. Go ahead.
I'm gonna leave this one for last choice. I'm
Oh
gonna
yeah,
do
definitely.
Baltimore, Pittsburgh first.
And funny thing, only because my man is he in that division. I do not. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. We'll get to this. This is the matchup of the century. I got you. Pittsburgh. This is decent. Pittsburgh versus Baltimore. Well, Kenny Pickett may not play, but this is always a good rivalry every time they play. So, pick Baltimore.
I feel like
How you feeling, bro?
just off topic that it feels like the Baltimore Ravens have been successful this year, but quietly.
What, they're like
Like
3-1 or
we
something?
heard. Yes, they're 3-1, but I think it's like all that noise from the preseason and Lamar's contract and stuff. It just like it was so loud that now like they're playing, they're winning, they're 3-1, and it's like I haven't really seen or heard a lot of them. Maybe that's just me, but it feels like they're humbly winning, which is probably the best for them because after that off season, I can't imagine.
But you know how this
All
usually
that.
goes. He'll get injured in week 16, and then Tyler Huntley has to go and try to win a playoff game. And there you go. Tyler Huntley made the Pro Bowl last year. That was very crazy. I don't know. I didn't know. Well, CJ gonna make that Pro Bowl hopefully. So we all waiting for Dallas versus San Francisco. Now, Mauricio, obviously, I'm gonna go in depth with this during the podcast, right? Because I'm,
Yeah.
is very curious on how y'all feel. But this is just like on a whim. Dak Prescott at San Francisco. I will tell you this before you pick. This is confidence is the most important thing I believe in football and NFL. There's certain games that if you win, if you get past that demon, you'll win streak coming right after, right?
Yeah.
The biggest example is when Cam Newton could not beat Seattle, couldn't touch Seattle, just was not happening, right? And when he beat Seattle, they started off like 2-3-0, and then he beat Seattle. In Seattle, this is the Legion of Boom, Seattle. When that happened, I said, oh, this is different. And they won 14 straight. 14-0 start, went to the Super Bowl. So Dak at San Francisco, if Dak's able to overcome that demon and beat a good, really good, best team in the league, 49ers team, That's a move, boy. That's a push. That's
It'll
confidence.
be
That's
huge for sure.
but if he lose to San Francisco, then we see him as a fraud again. And if we see him as a fraud, the confidence drops. Anytime you win 10, 11 games, you're gonna in the back of y'all's mind, you'll be like, well, but you can't beat the best. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's
So
always the past couple seasons, the sort of narrative that they say is Dallas always wins against the bad
yeah,
slash okay teams, but
yep.
they can't beat those teams that are 500 or better. So
No, yeah. So can you do it now? This is a super 500. This 4-0. They 1,000. Batting
super
1,000.
500.
So
Oh man,
I'm gonna tell you, Brock Purdy is the only person besides CJ Stroud who is an actual like established quarterback and hasn't thrown an interception. And if they quarterback playing like that with that team that deep, that they're lucky that they got a 7th round last pick quarterback playing like that. Because it's not like you had to invest high capital into him.
literally last pick quarterback.
So the fact that they have that and they have Christian McCaffrey playing like that, offensive line playing like that, defense playing like that, the coaching look great. Them boys blowing out anybody they face. Y'all got to play. And
Like
ugh,
the only player that's not really like having a season like he's used to is probably Debo, and he's still having a pretty good season.
yeah. So I'm telling you,
So
bro, hey, if you barely lose this game, then you could be like, okay, well, we competed. That's fine. If y'all get sunned, take to the freaking back shit and beat down, that's tough. So hey, how you feeling, man? Dallas 49. Be
yeah.
honest. Be honest. Or you can use my
So like
method.
like you said, confidence is everything.
Yep.
But I'm not playing on Sunday, so I don't have to be confident.
Yeah. So how you feeling?
Um, I don't think. I hope. Let me be careful with my words. Like you say, they're always listening, right?
You're like,
In an alternate universe, um, not this one, not the one that you're gonna play on Sunday.
okay, good.
The defense does not get blown out.
Okay.
And again, this is in that other universe, not this
Not
one,
this one. Not this one.
not this one.
All right.
I don't think the defense gets blown out. So they can definitely keep us in it. Um, it's very tough for me because I obviously wanna believe in them,
Yeah, but what you gonna put? Yeah, boy.
but Christian McCaffrey is scoring like 10 touchdowns a game.
Yeah, he yeah. That's why Tyreek the best right now, bro.
So man,
How many touchdowns does he have this year? Yeah, y'all have a bad run defense, right? Or y'all have a decent run defense?
it's been looking better, but I don't think we've been going against the best of the best. So maybe that's why.
This is the
Um,
best of the best. The best running back
I
in the
mean,
league.
we went against Zeke basically last week with the Patriots, and then when we lost against the Cardinals, I mean James Conner whooped our ass. He had almost 100 yards and a touchdown on the ground. We were able to obviously contain the Giants and Saquon,
But they do suck.
but they don't have an offensive line.
The
And
Jets
then
do
the
suck.
Jets, Brees Hall, like
But they do
he
suck.
didn't.
You face some bad quarterbacks, but I'm telling you, you face Daniel Jones, Zach Wilson, Joshua Dobbs. Even though Joshua Dobbs don't keep balling right now, but he's seen
Yeah,
as a bad quarterback. And who last? Mac Jones. So Brock Purdy, like I said, him and CJ. CJ got 6 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Brock Purdy got 5 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. So, did he do it? He did it. He put the San Francisco 49ers. He did the Jesse approach where I put Atlanta, even though there's a part of me that believes Houston should beat Atlanta. I know my plot. I'm gonna just keep it. Look, they're gonna have to really be believed. They're gonna really have to make me a believer, bro. I've been abused before. They're gonna really have to make me a believer. And yes, there is no Seattle Seahawks. These are 4 people on bye. Cleveland, Seattle, the Chargers, which sucks for Austin Eckler and me because I haven't been able to use Austin Eckler in weeks. Since week 1, actually, which is ridiculous. And I'm jealous of Tyreek because Tyreek got his running back who can catch and run and do all this stuff, and I got one similar to him, and I can't use him because he freaking got shot in his ankle or whatever. So that's unfortunate. And Tampa Bay, and
Yeah.
for these people
First
who got,
first first week with the bye, so
and for the people who got buys, bro, I and Jungle Jasmine, hey, I am sorry because it's gonna be a long year, and your rest is right now. You got to wait about 12 weeks. That's tough. So we show what I wanted to do, man. What I wanted to do is something different. I want to do something different, bro, because I'm a different guy.
let's do it.
So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna share my screen once again, and I'm gonna share this screen. I'm gonna go here, right now. It's his birthday, so I'm gonna celebrate my man on his birthday. We're gonna look at this CJ Stroud, bro. We're gonna look at some CJ Stroud right now, bro. So I'm gonna
There,
put
there was a throw that he made. We'll probably see it here, but I guess I can talk about it when we get there.
all right. So we are in it to win it. All right. Now look at this. Okay, my man. Now they said in Ohio State he don't use his legs. He didn't use his legs in
Look at
Ohio
this.
State, but he used it there because he had to make sure. He had to make sure that hey, I'm that guy. In University of Georgia, when he faced Georgia, he did that a lot. And I was like, I think the coach probably said, "Hey, use your legs this game so we can help you out with this draft stock." Beautiful. All right, let's see. CJ
Man,
steps back.
shout out to those uniforms too, man. Those
Oh, I love
uniforms should be they should be on the regular rotation
right. Let me put
for
it. Let me see.
sure.
Let me put it higher. Oh, they got 1080p premium enhanced bit rate. What the heck is that? I had to press that. What the heck is that? These uniforms are fire. I loved the helmets, the
Fire.
red helmets. Um,
Yeah, they so
there,
nice.
there's no way we could have lost this game for the fact that we wearing this. JJ Watt is Ring of Honor. It was his mom's
hmm
birthday, and we facing TJ, bro. You had to win that game. Come on, bro. All right, so let's see. Let's see next play. Now, this is a Nico. I should start Nico Collins. But CJ, you see that accuracy? It's just like he got quick decision making. He don't play around with it. He don't be like,
Yeah,
because a lot of quarterbacks they hold the ball, they look too long. That man said, "Doop dart, fly," and look TJ like, "Dang boy, I'm not my brother."
like don't even think about it twice. Just you see him is open and throw it. You know the coverage is not good.
Boom,
The linebackers dropped in, just throw it.
and it's accurate too. My man tried to get the ball. The DB tried to get the ball, couldn't get it. And Nico Collins looking like a number one superstar boy. I didn't even know, but I think that's a CJ Stroud effect. But yeah, like I love his throw motion. I love that he could push the ball down the field. Like his and Robert Woods has been. I'll tell you something about Robert Woods that a lot of people it's kind of low key. Robert Woods is a great blocking receiver as well, and him being a great blocking receiver is so useful because our offensive line injured to hell. So him coming out there helping with the run game, helping with like there was a play. It wasn't Robert Woods, but John Mechie. He blocked T.J. Watt, and I'm like, that's my receiver, and I'm like, bro, like bro.
Yeah.
That's good, boy. We need blocking in any way possible, boy. That's why we give up 0 sacks against this ferocious D line.
That's what the coaches love. When a player blocks well, you know a coach will play you even if that's the only thing you're good at.
And now it's the old guy, Dalton Schultz. Remember him, man? And
hmm
I haven't been able to use him a lot, but it was good to see that right there. And it was, I mean,
That
like,
was a perfect pass right there.
and his pass. I mean, look at the aura. And this red. Look at this aura. Like you can't lose this game, bro. And I came back from church. We were up 7-0. And people were telling me, this man right here, I'm circling right here. This man right here is gonna wreck my game. But I love the fact that we made sure we schemed to make sure he wouldn't wreck the game plan. Let me see if it
Yep.
shows. Let me see if let's look at TJ. Let's look at TJ. Let's see what he does.
Boom. Out. That was the throw I was talking about.
Oh yeah, that ball. Yeah, that
That
ball was sexy.
that throw, he has a defender coming in. It was bad pass protection right there in
Yeah,
his face, and he's putting that ball where only Nico Collins can get it.
and that is accurate. Look at that.
With
Like look,
Yeah, it's accurate with anticipation, which is key in the NFL.
and as a rookie, if this was Zach Wilson, bro, and this man right in his face, Zach Wilson dies. But Rocket and like look at that throw motion, that flick, and that ball is accurate right in that man's hands. That
Mm,
accuracy and ball placement is insane. It is
that
insane. But
was my favorite throw of the day from CJ.
and my
Boom,
man
right in the
John Mechie,
chest.
My man John Mechie, boy, came back from cancer, doing this thing, bro. All right, CJ, look at that. You know, the thing is, I'm not even. Oh no, this. I watched Nico Collins yards at the catch, which is something that's very impressive. But look at TJ. I'm also gonna look at TJ Watt here, because you know the game we
Yeah.
have our offensive line is hurt. So TJ Watt has 6 sacks in 3 weeks, meaning that he's the league leader in sacks. He's on pace to break the NFL record. So we got to make sure that doesn't happen, right? So you got running back right here, and you got the left tackle right here. Let's see. So he comes in that little chip right there, and then you see, you got to go through 2 phases. That man has to go through 2 phases of blocks before he can get to CJ. And CJ, clean pocket, gets the ball, and Nico Collins, does the rest right there. That's why I
That's
love
how you're
Bobby Sloy.
successful.
That's how I love Bobby Sloy, boy. Do your thing, boy. Do your thing, 21. All right. Let's see here. Throwing on the move, accurate pass to guess who? Nico Collins.
And it just looks effortless. Like when he passes that ball, it just looks like he's just flicking his arm, but the ball is on time, accurate, with pace. Like it's just all around. Like you can't ask for a better throw on the run.
Beautiful pass. And I'm always looking. I'm looking because I'm looking. I was looking at TJ a lot in this game because I was terrified that I thought he was gonna baptize my quarterback. Remember, there's a play in another game. TJ destroys Deshaun Watson, and I say, "Oh crap! I don't want that happening to you, my friend." So now look, that's beautiful. That right there. When I see, because the thing about him, he's one of the best quarterbacks on third down, and from I don't know what the updated numbers are this week, but from last week he was one of the best. He was literally the best third down quarterback. Actually, F1 of the best. He was literally the best third down quarterback. And for a rookie to be the best third down quarterback in the NFL is insane.
That's the toughest down to throw the ball.
Because I usually give up on third downs, but my man, my man operating here, knowing the backfield with them, and there's some pressure, right? There's some pressure. Like this guy's coming loose, and he doesn't panic. He looks up, beautiful pass. Nico Collins got it, and it's a good big body. Nico Collins catching that pass. I say this is hot. This is some sexy balls getting turned on, boy. Play action.
It's a
CJ.
touchdown.
Nah, it's not a touchdown.
Oh no.
Now it's just a good chunky yards. We just get the good Robert Woods chunky yards. I think the next play is a touchdown.
But yeah,
and right
that was
here,
a great throw right here.
And right here, one thing. This is when I really regretted not starting Nico Collins. But but like the one thing CJ's done the last 2 games is on third and whatever late in the game, and the game's kind of like you've won, but it's kind of like at the same time, BS can happen, bullshit can happen to you. TJ ices the game with long touchdowns. Tank Dell last week, Nico Collins this week. Let me show love my man on his birthday. All right, CJ steps back to throw. Beautiful ball. Boop, right to Nico. Can't touch me. Touchdown. Put up 30 points in back-to-back weeks. The Texans couldn't have the funny thing, the Texans couldn't put up 30 points with Deshaun Watson, bro. That's the stupid thing.
Yeah. I don't know if you've watched this. I'm gonna send you this video. It's what's this channel? The Quarterback School.
Oh yeah,
he does it. He does like the entire breakdown. So
that's why I looked at Justin Fields, and I looked at Zach Wilson, because I was really curious on why they weren't playing good. And they listened to me because obviously they played their literal best games of their lives. The next week I called them out. So hey, keep listening to me. Keep it up, bro. Why not? Keep it up. Yeah. Caleb Williams won't be there for you, but hey, same for the Giants. But CJ is, I don't know, it's been a revelation. And hey, happy birthday to CJ, bro. I'm saying, I wanted, this is the last question I want to ask. I'm gonna ask this question to the group. Maybe I may ask this question to the group, but I'm curious, how many teams in the NFL are jealous of the Texans situation? Meaning they have a quarterback that's worse, they have a quarterback in a bad situation. Like, how many teams in the NFL? And I broke down. I'm gonna do a quick breakdown. I'm gonna go NFC. AFC. You tell me, should this team be jealous of the Texas situation or not? And I'll ask the group as well tomorrow. But NFC North, should the Detroit Lions be jealous of the Texans quarterback situation?
Probably not at this point.
Yeah, Jared got pretty good, right? And definitely, CJ is definitely the best Ohio State quarterback by far in the history, unless you count Joe Burrow's little stint there. That's interesting. What about the Chicago Bears?
Definitely.
Yeah, that's they ass.
Definitely.
Minnesota
Mhm.
Vikings.
Probably.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, you would love to have a better quarterback than Kirk Cousins.
especially since he's like older now and he has no plot. And you
Yeah.
notice. Um, what's the next team? The Green Bay Packers. Jordan Love.
Mm,
It's tricky, huh?
that
Tricky.
one gets a little trickier, yeah.
Tricky. Is CJ Stroud?
Um, just because Jordan Love's been in that, like, if you think about bringing CJ Stroud in, and replacing Jordan Love at this point, or at the beginning of the year, I
Mhm.
would probably stick with Jordan Love, just because he's been in the system and obviously he doesn't have to learn, just improve. Um, Whereas CJ, if coming into the Packers, he would have had to learn and improve. So yeah. For right now, that one's a little trickier. I'm going to say no.
Okay, bet. NFC South. What about the New Orleans Saints?
Ooh,
Yeah,
probably yeah,
I definitely say yes.
yeah.
Derek Carr ain't that guy, but his plot almost like Kirk Cousins. Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Tampa, I'm gonna say no. I was kind of talking highly of them, kind of earlier, so I'm just stick with that and probably say at this point, no. They have a okay thing going. They probably definitely win the division if they keep it up. Um, Now in terms of long term, maybe. Then you can make an argument if you're looking at long term,
Oh, definitely.
more than 2-3 seasons.
What about the Carolina Panthers with Bryce Young? Are they jealous of our situation? They likely are jealous. They shouldn't be
Yeah.
right now, but they're seeing CJ play like he's doing, Bryce Young not play. And Bryce Young didn't play that bad last week, but they are definitely trying to, like, I know how that feels. I do. When Jalen Green was playing and Evan Mobley was defensive player of the year candidate guy and all that, I'm like, oh no, what is happening? So I definitely understand where they're coming from. Who's the last team in there? It is. Did I miss a team? Oh, Atlanta Falcons. Oh, definitely.
Falcons, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, definitely. Desmond Ritter, boy. Oh, definitely. Desmond Ritter is, and me saying that Desmond Ritter gonna carve me up next week. Me talking about him, but Desmond Ritter, there's a time he goes up to, I don't know if you see, he goes to Mac Hollins, and Mac Hollins gets up really quickly, like he about freaking sick sock
Oh, I
freaking
saw that
Desmond Ritter.
clip, yeah.
That was freaking hilarious, boy. That's tough, boy. They don't respect you. NFC West, the San Francisco 49ers. I mean,
No.
they're in a great position. The Seattle Seahawks, Geno Smith. They're probably like, yeah, we will be fine. They probably okay. Who else? Who else is in that? Arizona
The
Cardinals, definitely.
Cardinals, yeah. They'd rather have this guy than Call of Duty no studying film guy.
Yeah, definitely. What about the Rams? Tricky. Matthew Stafford injury prone and old, and he throws those wide. I'll tell you, he throw them wide receivers though. But them white wide receivers, bro, he loved them. I don't know if Puka white. I don't know what Puka. I don't know if Puka has like some mix.
I think he sounds like Pacific Islander. That's
Okay,
what he
so I
sounds
can't. Yeah,
like.
maybe not.
Um, that one maybe is like a Packer situation, where they have a quarterback already in the system. I mean, he won a championship with them,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I would probably say they're not jealous, but they maybe are like, as a backup, if we had him, that would be really nice for the next 5-10 years.
Matt Stafford, all the quarterbacks. I mean, Matt Stafford, all the receivers who have like all these all-time like seasons all come from Matt Stafford. Like Matt Stafford gave Calvin Johnson the most receiving yards in NFL history in the season. Then he gave Cooper Cup the second most receiving yards in Triple Crown in NFL history. And Puka Nacua is on pace to break all these records because he getting the ball from Matt Stafford. So Matt Stafford get you paid, bro. Matt Stafford can boost your legacy very high if you play with him. And if because he love you, he'll love you. He will throw it to you. He like you. He you getting that ball. You better get ready today. Um, NFC East, the Philadelphia Eagles. That good.
No,
They fine. The
nope.
Dallas Cowboys. Y'all like that? If CJ was in Dallas, bro, the world would melt.
um, I mean, speaking for like the future, because Dak, he's 7 years in, so obviously not even close to being a rookie
Longest
anymore.
tenure.
Longest tenured quarterback. Um, I don't think we're jealous, um, but maybe in a couple years could be.
I mean, if Dak failed this year, then I might be like, is
That's
that
tough.
every year thing? I don't know. We have to revisit. The Commanders is Sam Howell,
Probably, yeah.
and the New York Giants got a great quarterback. They got a great one back there. They got to worry about
40
nothing.
million, 40 million reasons to love Daniel Jones, right?
Daniel Jones
Definitely,
is
definitely
rough.
jealous.
It's rough. They are definitely jealous. AFC North, the Baltimore Ravens are fine.
A-okay. Yeah, they don't. Not even thinking about replacing Lamar.
Cincinnati Bengals are fine, but he got paid and he looked ridiculous. But they should be fine.
Yeah, they should be fine. We'll put it on the injury on his injury right now.
Pittsburgh
Yeah,
Steelers should want me.
yeah, for sure. They could. I mean, they've won 2 games.
Yeah, 2-2.
They could. I mean, with a better quarterback, they probably like this last week. They probably beat the Texans with CJ. So,
Yeah, hey, nah, I ain't gonna say
but
nothing.
they,
I'm not hyping them. I'm not hyping them.
yeah,
What about the Cleveland Browns and Deshaun Watson?
he's been hurt. So I don't think he. Yeah, I don't think he played.
But he was terrible. I'm
But
not saying terrible. He's been
but
mid.
he's been definitely mid, a shadow of his former self.
A lot of money paid to him.
A lot of money, first round, a lot of draft capital invested, and especially because it's those draft picks are going to the team that CJ is on. So maybe they're a little jealous.
Yeah, they dang. Maybe, yeah, I feel it.
They're
Uh,
dangling on the line of jealousy.
AFC South, Jacksonville Jaguars. Yeah, they should be fine.
All right, Mister Head and Shoulders over there.
Indianapolis Colts, they should be fine.
Uh,
They're not jealous.
yeah.
They're like they're trying to make it to like no, our quarterback's better. They say Anthony Richardson better. They campaigning that. The Tennessee Titans. Remember, they do have Will Levis.
Tennessee Titans.
We don't know if Will Levis is that guy, but they do have a rookie quarterback of their own.
Maybe if they didn't have Will, then probably for sure because Ryan Tannehill,
It's mid.
like for the longest time, it feels like Tennessee's just they've been able to make it to the playoffs, but it's always the quarterback that's kind of holding them back. And throughout the regular season, they're never like a flashy team where you just have Derrick Henry running through everybody. So they probably would want CJ. But Will
Like,
Levis kind
yeah,
of
Will Levis. You gotta
he's
see what
like a
he is.
a temporary band-aid right now.
Yeah, because hey, we got rookie quarterbacks all in the AFC South. So we'll see who ends up being the best because two of them looking good. AFC West, the Denver Broncos, how they feeling?
I don't think they want to ride with Russ for the long term, so I would probably say yes.
They jealous, yeah. The Las Vegas Raiders, who could be a Caleb Williams candidate, low key Caleb Williams candidate. What about the Las Vegas Raiders and beautiful Jimmy Garoppolo?
Probably, but I think maybe I saw there was like videos of fans screaming at Mark Davis to
Yeah,
fire Josh McDaniels and stuff. So I don't know exactly, but it seems like their problems are stemming from the head coach or the
because
coaching at least.
he is tough. He's a tough
Uh,
watch.
so maybe they're not jealous because of the quarterback. Maybe they're jealous because of D'Amico.
I should be jealous because Jimmy Garoppolo. So he lead the league in interceptions. And he didn't even play a week. He still
Oh
lead the
yeah, he
league.
does.
He didn't even play a week. He still lead the league in interceptions. He tied with Daniel Jones. That's tough. The next two teams, Chargers.
We don't even we don't even got to talk about the next two teams.
Chiefs. Chiefs jealous of me. Y'all are jealous of me. Y'all wish y'all had CJ. The Jets, AFCs, the Jets. Tough.
um,
I'll be very
they
jealous.
they probably are. Yeah,
Aaron
I
Rodgers
would
is
be.
torn Achilles, like it's not hitting. Uh, the Patriots,
Yeah, for sure.
the Miami Dolphins,
Nope. I think they're fine.
and
The
The
Bills.
Buffalo freaking Bills, huh? They're not even thinking about me, huh?
Not even close.
They don't say maybe the CJ guy's pretty good. Maybe we can trade him for Josh. They
Would you
said, hey,
take that?
you know, the reason why I wouldn't take that is literally because, and that might age terribly, but the reason why I wouldn't take that is literally because like my bias is so towards this. Like I remember I think I told John this, or I told someone this. Like Justin Herbert isn't as good as like Joe Burrow, and this is like last year, or Josh Allen, but like he's good enough to where your bias is gonna cloud you from making a trade with him. Like I'm not gonna trade for Joe Burrow if I have Justin Herbert because he's good. He's like right there. He's not there, but he's right there. And he can argue even like he's maybe he has better stats. He just doesn't close. But
Yeah.
like you're biased, right? Like that's your guy. So obviously Josh Allen is clearing CJ, but
Yeah.
there's a bias in you that's like CJ's rookie year is so well that if he continues to progress, he might be in that realm. So I'm gonna just
A
ride
couple
this
years.
out.
Yeah.
I might just write this out. The only person I'm trading this quarterback for is freaking 2007 Tom Brady, 2013 Peyton Manning, and current day Patrick Mahomes, bro.
That is fair
Yeah,
because
but
it's like obviously so early in his career, you can't just like ignore the potential boom that he can have. So it would be ridiculous to even think about. Obviously, this is hypothetical scenarios, but
yeah, because
um, yeah,
this can all be stupid. Like like at the end of the day, you should have said Jesse definitely should have done that, right? But like I'm gonna. That's why I'm not saying nothing, right? They be listening to me.
careful.
But he's looking good so far. His potential looks really high. So if he's able to reach his potential, barring any issues that come in my way, if he's able to reach his potential, then I think, especially with good coaching, D'Amico Ryan's, Bobby Slowick's coaching so well, he low key could get a head coaching job probably in 2 years. So, hopefully we get something to replace that if he continues to play, if he continues to coach this well. But I'm not like, hey, we with him. CJ, bro, we rep CJ in Houston. Travis Scott got CJ Stroud on his freaking Instagram story talking about let's go, keep going. You know what I'm saying? LeBron James, shout out CJ Stroud, bro. Like, bro, hey,
Everybody, man, the whole
bro,
city
like,
is excited.
yeah, but hey, I'm not gonna happy birthday, bro. Hey, you deserve. I wonder what his Instagram looks like. I wonder, how celebrities have Instagram, their DMs,
Like
right?
the section, yeah, the
I'm
DM
curious,
section.
like, what does that look like for him? Like, that must be flooded with just. And I
Like
know some.
you see Travis Scott saying, "Keep doing your thing." Again, Mahomes saying, "Like I see you," and
Yeah, I
then
mean, I'd
like,
be flooded, bro. Uh, And then there'll be some people. There'll be some people trying to bait him. If you know what I mean. There'll be some people.
oh yeah,
There'll be people trying to bait that man, like want his attention. I know.
he's
You
like,
know what I'm talking about.
mm-hmm. You know, they're trying to they see his potential bag in the future. They're ready to like vultures.
Yeah, because if he playing like this, we got a lot of cap space. Because remember, we suck, or we supposed to suck. We're supposed to suck at least. So, the NFL cap he gonna hire 60 million, 70 million. If he keep playing like this, like I told y'all, if you want to get this lottery ticket, y'all gotta prove to me immediately or pretty soon, within the next 2-3 years, you gotta prove to me you're that man. And usually, people who prove that you're that man do it really quickly. They usually do it within the
Yep.
first couple games. They don't wait till year 4, year 5. They do it quickly. So I'm not giving you 5 years so I can give you $60 million. That's ridiculous. You have to prove it to me now, or if you don't, then you probably get another chance somewhere else. Sam Darnold get a chance somewhere. When he went to Carolina, got another chance to start. You succeed or you fail. Maybe you succeed like Ryan Tannehill. You get a little bag. You know what I'm saying? But bro, hey, CJ, in these early
It's right
returns,
there.
bro, you keep playing like this, you'll be generationally, your family will be forever wealthy for all of your generation's history, bro. So, hey, you want that bag, you gotta prove it to me, bro. But yeah, man, hey,
Yep.
it's been dope talking with you about some football, man. I had to do some quick CJ Stroud glaze. Sorry about that.
No, I understand it.
It is his birthday, so I had to show him love. For everyone on the stream, Jungle Jams, if you're on Twitch, if you're on YouTube, Make sure to like this video. Liking the video does great things for the algorithm. Will definitely help my channel grow, especially if you want some more content and more personalized content, better content for you, because we doing this for y'all. This is for the fans. So if you're watching, make sure to like this stream, right? And also make sure to subscribe to the stream. That's also important. Not the stream, but to me. Make sure to subscribe to me. It's also important. The more I grow, obviously, the more streams we get. And hey, it's the road to 1,000. You know, we are 54.548% away from the last time I checked from 1,000. So, hey, we're trying to get to 1,000. So make sure to subscribe. If you got some friends who are interested in sports, also, hey, tell them about my channel. Y'all can all watch it together. I don't know, but tell them about my channel as well. But yeah, hey, shout out to CJ Stroud. Shout out to everybody in the stream. Mauricio, it's been a pleasure talking to you, man. And hey, look out for a podcast coming soon. Maybe we talk about Taylor Swift. You know, I don't know. Taylor Swift is one. Yeah, hey, we will catch you guys on the next stream. And we are out of here. Make sure to sub and make sure to like. Peace.
Peace out.